10 makeup tips I wish I knew earlier. Don't apply your foundation directly underneath your eye. This is to ensure you don't get product buildup, especially if you have fine lines. Use a darker concealer to correct underneath the eyes and anywhere else on the face. This helps get rid of any grey or ashy tones that may peek through from the darker areas of the skin. You want to blend your contour first and then brighten. This is to ensure that the brighter areas stay bright. Let your concealer marinate. This way you're using less product but still getting a full coverage effect. Use a bright cream blush under powder so it lasts longer. Don't worry if it looks like too much, we still haven't set the face yet. Use a powder puff to set your makeup. You want to gently press the product in until it's disappeared. This is a key to a flawless base. I always like to spray my face with a setting spray or finishing spray just before applying highlighter. This really makes it pop. Do your brows after finishing your base makeup. This ensures there's no product buildup and your brows look super clean. Your bronzer shade is your perfect transition shade. Use a dark lip liner to really define your lips no matter how much of a nude lip.
Okay guys, I finally caved and we're going to be trying the water and foundation hack. This looks so weird. I've been seeing this literally all over my For You page, and basically you just get your foundation and add it into some water like this. Just take a makeup brush, or I'm taking a little spatula, and we're just going to stir this around. Oh my god, this feels so weird. It reminds me of that sand when you were younger. Do you remember when you put it in water and it basically made shapes and then you brought it out and it was sand again? Let me know in the comments if you remember. Okay, so I'm going to be putting this onto one side of my face, and then the other side I'm going to use the normal foundation that's not been in water just to kind of see what the difference is. Already you can kind of see like the excess on the top, and then what we're left with is going to be like a really nice like non-oily foundation. Obviously you could just use an oil-free foundation, but to be honest this is just really fun, and if you don't have one this could be a life-changing hack. On this side we're taking the foundation directly from the tub and going to put it here to kind of compare the two. I'm actually really excited to try this. It has oxidized a little bit, so it's gone a little bit more my skin tone, and then I've just blended it onto my neck as well, but I'm not gonna lie, this is making me very happy. Okay, so now onto this side, I've just used the other end of this brush and we're just going to buff this in. Let me know if you guys can see a difference already, because this actually is an oily foundation, so it will make me look quite glowy, but I kind of feel like I can tell the difference. Okay, so this is the final result. This is the one with the water foundation and this is the one without. I feel like they are really similar, but if you really do look close, I feel like this is more of like a glow, whereas this is more like oily, if that makes sense. But let me know what you think, and I'll credit the original creator down below.
This is Beginner's Makeup 101. If you're new to makeup and know literally nothing, I'm about to break down every single step. First off, fuck primer, you don't need it. Just make sure you've got a nice moisturizer on to prep your skin. Foundation. This one works for almost everyone. This is the Maybelline Fit Me. I'm using Matte and Poreless, but if you have dry skin, choose the Dewy and Smooth. It's cheap, it looks like skin, they've got an amazing colour range. The easiest tool for beginners is a sponge. Fuck brushes if you're just learning. A sponge will be your bitch, and make sure you wet it in water, squeeze it out in a towel so it's nice and damp and puffy. Now with your Fit Me foundation, you're going to hold it like this and then shake. Now you're going to have some on your finger. Dot this on. I work in sections. I'm starting with my cheek, and then you're literally just going to tap this in with the sponge. Do you see how effortless that was? And it still looks like skin. Now repeat all over your face, and boom bitch, look at how easy that was. We've done the foundation, now go to part.
Guys, I'm really trying. It's gonna be a no for me.
It does not look good on me, and the scent is overwhelming.
This is the most hated foundation on the internet, so I bought it. This is what it looks like up close. I got the color Cinnamon, but I think it might be too dark. We'll see. I'm applying with my fingers just the tiniest bit. It is a little dark, but I feel like when I blend it out, it won't matter. Guys, I feel like it's blending out really nicely. I think it looks great. It made my skin look really glowy and moisturized, but with very little coverage, so it's really good for like a clean girl makeup look. If you're a full glam, full coverage makeup girl, this is not gonna work for you.
Here are 10 makeup tips I wish I knew earlier. Blend foundation with your fingers to achieve a supernatural skin-like finish. To really set your base, spray your sponge with some finishing or setting spray. Your base is going to blend even more flawlessly and last a lot longer. I'm blending around the under eye area because we want to use less product to minimize creasing. If your brow wax comes in a jar, avoid double dipping. Instead, scoop some product out to work with. Marinate your concealer so you can use less product while still getting a full coverage. Spray finishing spray between every step, especially if you like to do your skin first. It keeps the skin looking fresh for hours and the base just looks soft and airbrushed. If your eyeliner smudges easily, set it with some dark eyeshadow or put some powder in this area where eyeliner usually bleeds. For eyes with epicanthic folds, apply inner corner eyeliner on the lower lash line. To brighten and open up the eyes, place highlight in this divot here. I like to bring it up and down into the lower lash line. When setting your makeup, go one step further by drenching your sponge with setting spray, tapping gently to melt the makeup into your skin.
So this is a clay mask and it's supposed to suck the oil out of your pores. So I have a few pores here, but watch when you get to my nose. Oh my.
Okay, let's try that with the Muddy Mix Mud Mask. I've only had this mask on for a few seconds, but look at how much oil it's already pulled out of my pores, especially around my mouth and nose where I'm most oily. You need this mask.
The reason I don't film these videos is because they don't get any views, but you guys are requesting. So here's the face tape. See, I pushed all my jowls and, you know, whatever. Put the tape down, kind of hold it. It's like a band-aid, so you have to undo this piece back here. Anytime now, I'll get it. Oh, there we go. All right. And then there's this top piece you can pull off to make it more subtle. I'm struggling because I'm trying to look at the camera and, you know, get it right. You can get bigger ones or smaller ones, whatever. They're on Amazon. This isn't sponsored, so I don't really care what the brands you get. And there you go.
We have a new foundation hack going around, and it involves putting your foundation in water. Every fiber of my being is rejecting this right now. And then you swirl it around. Anyone thirsty? And scoop it onto your face. This technique is supposed to add moisture without any excess oil, and it's supposed to make the skin look even more dewy and radiant. Here goes nothing. This is also supposed to give you longer lasting foundation wear with no transfer. Okay, I love how this foundation is sitting on my skin right now. It looks filtered, yet super skin-like and dewy. Time for a transfer test. Okay, there's a tiny bit, but not bad at all. I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup. I'll check back in to see how everything lasts. Okay, it's been 5 hours. I haven't touched the skin. Why is this actually good? My foundation is still in one piece. Nothing looks cakey, nothing is separating, and it still looks like skin. I might have to add this into my routine. Are you?